Hello, I'm Troy Parker, President of Innovative Labor and Cleaning, and this is another Mental Health Monday.
The problem with most people is that they're playing the world's most unrewarding game. And the name of the game is Follow the Follower.
There's a story that Earl Nightingale told, and I heard it retold by Bob Proctor. There was a man, and every morning he would walk past his jewelry store, and he would set his watch based on the jewelry store's watch that they had in the window. And this went on for days and months. And the jewelry store owner would see the man come by, stop, set his watch based on the big clock that sat in the window, and go on. One day, the jewelry store owner was outside of the store, and he was sweeping. And the man came by and started to set his watch, and the jewelry store owner asked him, "Where do you work?" And the man said, "I work at the large factory." And he said, "My job is to blow the bell to let the men know what time they go to lunch and what time they take their break and what time they get off work." And the jewelry store owner said, "Oh, that's funny." He said, "Because I set that clock based on that whistle that you blow each day." So the story makes you think, who are you following? In the story, the man thought he was following the watch store owner who knew what time it was. But really, the watch store owner was following the man that worked at the factory. Many times in life, we are following the follower. Have you ever been maybe at a cashier's line, maybe at the store, or waiting to use an ATM, maybe at the casino, and there'll be a line by one ATM or a line in one store register aisle, and everybody will just be hustling up in there. So there might be another aisle here, and everyone's just following each other. And then you just take a little gander to the left and you see there's open aisles or another ATM machine that no one's at because everyone is following the person in front of them. How many times have you been at work and it's 12 o'clock and everyone says, "It's lunchtime, let's go eat." And no one ever stops to say, "Hey, are you even hungry?" Many times in life, we simply follow what the crowd does. People buy their homes based on what other people do. People buy their cars based on what other people do. People definitely buy their clothes what other people do.
If we want to emulate someone, fine, but let's be choosy in whose steps we follow. It's the only life we've got.
When making your goal and making your plans for life, make sure you're following someone who knows how to get to where you want to go. Because if you're following someone who's following someone else and neither one of them knows how to get to the goal you're going for, you're wasting your time.
It was a case of a person just going along with what he thought to be correct without checking his references. So I want to suggest that from now on out, at least we do that we check our references and ask ourselves, are the people I'm following going where I want to go?
So stop and ask yourself, are you following a follower or are you following a leader?
The deepest craving of young people is to be liked by their fellow students. Acceptance and esteem in the eyes of their contemporaries is their deepest craving. So they begin to do what the other kids are doing, and the other kids begin doing what they're doing, and everyone acts just like everyone else. They dress alike, they talk alike, they laugh at the same things, even when it isn't funny. It's at this critical age that they begin to play, not follow the leader, that'd be all right. The game they play is called Follow the Follower. Day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, these young, wonderful, impressionable people conform to one another. They never ask, are the people to whom I'm conforming qualified to lead me? It's belonging that's important, belonging to the group. And that's the subtle trap that gets practically everybody. If we don't break out of that trap sooner or later, we'll end in it. Millions, no billions do. It's astonishing how many adults never break out. We see them in their 50s and 60s, still playing to the wrong crowd, still trying to be one of the boys.
I hope this helped. And as always, remember, it's up to you to make your life matter.